Good afternoon and welcome to B.LEAGUE action here this Sunday as we bring you the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins as they host the Shiga Lakestars. Kiefer Ravena and the Lakestars traveling over here to Nagoya to face Bobby Ray Parks Jr. and company. Welcome to the Park Arena Komaki. And we have a good game on our hands. We're hoping though it's much closer than it was yesterday. These two teams faced each other yesterday, and Bobby Ray Parks waxed hot from downtown. He scored 22 points to lead his squad to a 39-point thrashing of the Shiga Lakestars. They won that one with a score of 107-68. Right now, we take a look at the team standings here. These are the updated team standings after 7 games, after 4 weekends of action here in the B-League. Going through the numbers from yesterday's matchup as we take a look at some of the highlights. Parks finished with 22 points, shooting 2 out of 6 from deep. He also had 4 assists and 4 rebounds. He was helped by Cody Clark with 13 points and 15 rebounds. Saito came off the bench with 12 points, 5 rebounds and 5 assists. And all in all, Nagoya shot 13 threes. There's Parks in action. Scott Etherton also helped out his squad with 19 points and 10 rebounds. Getting from the outside there, you can see that was Novar Gadsden. It wasn't a very good shooting day for the boys in white yesterday. They only hit 2 out of 22 threes. Kiefer Ravena finished with 5 points, 3 assists, 3 steals, and 2 rebounds, but he was 1 out of 13 from the field. Scott Etherton there, as we mentioned, a perfect complement for the great outside shooting because he operates inside, scored most of his 19 points inside the paint, and also controlled the boards with 10. Ovisoko, for a losing effort, had 27 points and 7 rebounds, and Sean O'Mara also came up with decent numbers, 15 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 steals, but in the end, it was not enough to get their team a victory. Shiga Lakestars enter this match with a 5-2 record. The Nagoya Diamond Dolphins on a 4-game winning streak, including that one that they had yesterday. So they now stand at 4 wins and 3 losses. There's Kiefer Ravena on your screens, hoping for a better shooting day here this Sunday. This is billed as the face-off between Kiefer Ravena from the Philippines up against Ray Parks. These two have played for the national team of the Philippines before for Gilas Pilipinas. But now they're going to be going at it, at each other's throats. As we take a look at the matchup, yes, why not match them up? You can see the averages there. 11 points as compared to 10.3. Same there for the rebounds and the assist numbers. Look at the percentage. Much better. Definitely for the percentage of Ray Parks. But that 36.8 was brought down because of the horrible shooting that Kiefer had yesterday. He's looking to bounce back here today and give his Shiga team another victory as they try to move up the standings with 6 wins and 2 losses. These two teams actually had decent seasons last year. Shiga Lakestars had a 23-36 record. The Nagoya Diamond Dolphins much better with 32 wins, 26 defeats. There you had the officials that will be handling the proceedings here today. We tip our hat to the officials because they have done a great job here all throughout the season. Our referees, we have referee Hiraide, referee Higashi, and referee Ishida. And here we have the members of the rest of the squad. Being introduced. That's their full lineup. And now we've got the starting 5 for the visiting team, Shiga Lakestars. They're starting out with number 1, Ovi Soko. Number 14, Tepe Kashiwagura. Number 15, Kiefer Ravena is in the starting lineup. They're also starting out with Shotaro Hayashi, and Sean O'Mara will man the center spot for the visiting squad. A lot of times, Kiefer Ravena comes off the bench here for Coach Luis Torres. But today, I think he wants to shake it up a little bit after that horrendous showing that they had yesterday as an entire team, losing big. They want a victory here. Right now, we've got the introduction for the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. And now we got the starters here for the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins, starting out with Ray Parks Jr. They have Tatsuya Ito, Cody Clark, Taito Nakahigashi, and Scott Etherton will be their man in the middle. A little bit of a change here in the starting lineup for the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins of Coach Sean Dennis. Usually, he has Takumi Saito as a starter, but now he has him coming off the bench. He's been very productive coming off the bench for the Diamond Dolphins. Usually, he'd also start with Yutaro Suda, but Suda also will be coming off the bench here today. Welcome to our featured match here this weekend. Anthony Sutay with the call. Glad you're joining us. Once again, let's go to the starters. The host starting out with Parks, Ito, Clark, Nakahigashi, and Etherton. The visiting squad, the Lakestars, have Soko, Kashiwagura, Ravena, Hayashi, and O'Mara. Definitely the Shiga Lakestars remember what transpired yesterday, losing 107-68. And so they know they need to get off to a good start. Well, definitely a better start than yesterday. They missed their first 15 shots from three-point distance. That can't happen again here, or else they will be in trouble. It's the 5-2 Shiga Lakestars visiting the 4-3 Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Coming to you here from the Park Arena, Komaki. Kiefer usually starts when he was playing in the Philippine Basketball Association, the PBA. But for the first few games here, he was coming off the bench for the Shiga Lakestars, and it worked well. They were actually in a 4-game winning streak right before they lost yesterday. So there's still a team that has found their rhythm. But so has Nagoya. They're in a 4-game winning streak, including the win that they had yesterday. There they are, Parks, right beside Ravena. And let's get this Sunday match going. Gonna bring it up. The visitors will. They need a better shooting start, that's for sure. Ravena also wants to make up for his dismal performance. They put up their first 3 and it's a miss. As I mentioned, they missed their first 15 attempts from long distance. That time, they missed. Kashiwagura there. And attack the interior, they kick it out. Clark likes to operate on the outside, but also can do damage inside. Parks against Ravenna. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. Ravenna knew it. First turnover here for Parks and company. Tepe. As has been the case all throughout the season. Playing the one. He's going to go in, and his layup's not going to drop. He's going to get it right back. They go to Kiefer. Kiefer for three. Bang! Good start here for Kiefer Ravenna now. Remember, he shot a very dismal 2 out of 6. Check that, 1 out of 13. It is 2 out of 6 for Parks. 3-0 here for Shiga. Clark on the outside. Hurried shot, not gonna work. Soko picks it up. Here comes Kiefer. He definitely worked on his shot in the morning shoot around. They rip a pass. Tepe. It's now 2 out of 3 from long distance here for Tepe. And it's 6-0. The lead here for the visiting squad. Operator on the outside. A little bit out of his comfort zone. Now he's inside the paint, but he's going to give it out. They're going to call a 3-second violation on Scott Etherton. Just camping out there a little bit too long. Taito Nakahigashi. There on your screens a while ago. Got a bump on his behind. 2 minutes quickly gone here in the first period. Shiga, the only team to score. And look for Kiefer. Bounce pass. Tepe thought he was going to go for it. They go to O'Mara. 2-man game. Tepe from deep. He'll come up short there. Already 3 attempts from 3-point distance here. Clark stops. Pops and will miss. Nothing there in the putback for Scott Etherton. Soko loves to operate in the open court. Attacks early. And here he'll head to the line for 2 free throws. You need to stop the man with the basketball, number 1. And you have to stop it, especially if it's OV Soko bringing it down. He will almost always attack early. Foul's going to be called there on Cody Clark, his first. At first part, you're wondering if the foul was on him. Clark picks up his first. Checking in is Takumi Saito. He's played all 7 games here for the Diamond Dolphins, averaging 22 minutes. And he's got very good averages of 15 points, 2 rebounds, and 6 assists. Soko makes both. It's an 8-0 blast here to start things off. What? See, they try to go inside. That's what they try to do. End one situation there for Cody Clark. Pepe saying, I didn't foul him, but there was some body contact. Watch it again. There was the contact. Clark never brought that ball down. Finally on the board are the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Today, in red. That's their home jersey. 3-point play completed, and finally they're on the board. Still a 5-point lead enjoyed here by Shiga. Tepe to O'Mara. Now to Kiefer. Kiefer put up a shot. That's not going to count. An offensive foul is going to be called here. Under 7 minutes to be played here. And there they call O'Mara for the illegal pick. Saito, his first attempt will be short. Parks with defensive rebound. Clark for 3. No, that was clearly a push from Scott Etherton. on the behind there of Sean O'Mara. There's no way you can't get caught. Pushing him right there in the numbers, 54. Everybody in the stadium caught that one. Tepe once again, asking O'Mara to come out. Hands it over to O'Mara. Kiefer will attack. Puts it up. He'll be denied, but Soko's there to clean things up. Another 7-point lead here enjoyed. Move it around. Still trying to be patient. Taito left open for three. He'll come up short. Kiefer with a forward pass. Trying to find Obi Soko. That's good transition defense here. Kiefer, extra pass. Three on the way. Not gonna drop. Open shot there from Hayashi. Those are the shots you gotta make. Taito. Pass was behind. Kiefer did the right thing. Got in between the man and the ball. It's gonna be another turnover here for the boys in red. Nagoya already with 3 turnovers as we see the first entry here of Yosuke Carino. The veteran at 31 years old. He's been averaging 19 minutes on the floor in all 7 games so far. Kiefer calmly bringing it down. Harassed there by Parks. They say kickball as Kiefer was trying to look for his big man O'Mara. Still a 7-point lead enjoyed here by the visiting squad. Clearly a kick there from Etherton. They get it on the outside. Soko will give it up. Tepe. 3 for Ravenna. He's got 2 threes already here in the first quarter. And he's looking good with 6 points. 13-3 is our tally. 10-point lead enjoyed by Shiga. Clark tries to answer. Will not. Ravenna with the rebound. And a foul there from Clark. It's 10 points now. The biggest lead of the ball game. And Nagoya and Coach Sean Dennis need to talk things over. The visiting Shiga Lakestars were looking forward to getting off to a solid start. Well, they've gotten off to a tremendous beginning here in the first period. They're up by 10, 13-3. You mentioned yesterday they missed their first 15 3-point shots before finally hitting one. Well, here, they're 3 out of 6 early. Tepe started out, still in the ball game. Kiefer Ravenna has been rested. I get inside, almost a traveling violation. Another cross-court pass. Looper's not gonna work. Obisoko felt he got fouled. They say play on. Here comes Saito. He's a spitfire off the bench. Saito still. Last minute finds Etherton. Etherton now on the board. He also has 2 rebounds. Quick offense once again. Obisoko with a seal and the spin. Lead back up to 10. Saito now past the timeline. Etherton looking for a 3. Will come up short. The boys in red yesterday were scorching from deep. Here today, they've started out very poorly. Soko from distance hits. It is now a 13-point advantage for the Shiga Lakestars at 18-5. Another 3 hoisted. This time it works. They're trying to trade 3s. Especially when the shooting percentage is down. Floater is going to work here. Nice basket there from Shibuta. Parks will bring it down himself. Ray hasn't scored yet. Etherton inside. Nice spin. And they're going to say basket and 1 opportunity here. Watch that move. Why are they going to say the foul was down low? Before the spin. Well, the foul was there on Sean O'Mara before he made the turn. But he was hoping for the 3-point play. Hence the complaint. Now they're going to say, yes, we'll give you the 3-point play. So he's on the line now. He's not going to complete that 3-point play opportunity though. Novar Gadsden has checked in for Obisoko. Hayashi still in the ball game. Gadsden. Shot clock's down to 5. Gadsden gets away. Overshoots. O'Mara's there. It didn't hit the ring. Well, he's complaining. O'Mara is saying it hit the ring, and that's why I didn't go early. He's got to give up that basketball, though. He might get called for a delay of game. Here's Coach Luis Torres pleading his case. Pleading the case of Sean O'Mara. But they say it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. Saito will bring it up. Etherton with a handoff. They got the switch, but Etherton's all the way outside. Nice swipe from the back there from Gadsden. Harimoto thought he had the bead to the basket. 2 minutes, 23 seconds remaining here in the first period. It's been a good one here for the visiting Shiga Lakestars. They got thrashed yesterday, 107-68. And they want to come back. It looks like they're coming back with a vengeance, at least here in quarter number 1. Inside, Saito overshoots. Gadsden was trying to control. Stepped on the baseline there. Saito now will take his time a little bit more. Trying to attack. That's traveling. It's turnover after turnover after turnover here for the host squad. Kiefer Aben is going to check back in. He has 6 points early in this contest. Definitely a much better showing than yesterday, when he shot below 10%. It happens. Still a 10-point lead enjoyed here by Shiga. Approaching the 2-minute mark. Out the first canto. Sean O'Mara doubled. Out to Kiefer. Kiefer for three. Yes! Three three-pointers now for Kiefer Ravenna. He's got 9 points. Talk about trying to make up for the dismal performance the previous day. He's more than making up. Kiefer on the break here. That's it. Back to Kiefer. Look at that perfect pass there to O'Mara. They had to react to the three-point shot here of Kiefer, and he went for a better percentage. Assist here for Kiefer. Three-point play in the offing here for Sean O'Mara. Watch it here. Whips a pass inside. O'Mara with a basket and one opportunity. Gotta credit O'Mara for keeping his head up. Knowing that Kiefer has been shooting excellently, he might have been preparing for an offensive rebound already. O'Mara completes a three-point play, and it's now a 16-point advantage for Shiga at 26-10. Cody Clark will re-enter. Ito. He started out this ball game, is back. Etherton so far has played the entire first period. Rion Shibota thought he had the clean steal. He gets called for the foul. Both squads now with 14 fouls each. Nice active hands here for the boys in white. And here they come once again. Acrobatic shot not going to work. Obi Soko. He thought that should have been their possession. Still a 26-point lead enjoyed here as we approach the final minute and 7 seconds. Ito. Calling out the play. Gets a pick there from Etherton. Will bring it inside. Kiss it off the glass. Miss. But get his own rebound. And he'll miss again. Ravenna stopping. Popping. Good line. A little bit too strong though. Gadsden gets away. Boy, the lead is now at 18. .30 remaining. They go inside. Etherton will come up short. He'll get it back. Puts it through the second time around. Rion will bring it down. And they say, well, give it to Kiefer. And they're going to use clock here. At the very least, they're going to go into the second period up by 16. Kiefer. Gadsden, long three, hits! They ran that play so well. Another assist here for Kiefer Ravenna. Gadsden knocks down that three. And it is a huge lead by Shiga after the first 10 minutes of play. Officially, it's 31-12. Shiga on top. What a blistering start here for the visiting Shiga Lakestars team, as they lead 31-12, shooting 60% from long distance, 6 out of 10. They missed their first 15 threes yesterday, and today they made up for it. And how? They got humbled yesterday, but they want to be able to bounce back here this Sunday. Did Nagoya take them for granted? We'll see. A lot of time in this basketball game still to be played. Cody Clark. They need to score though. They had a very low scoring first period. Clark's gonna miss. Soko with the rebound. Gadsden will bring it up. Gadsden sees he's got a mismatch. That's a poor pass. They're lucky they're gonna keep possession of that basketball. Kiefer now will do the inbound. He's got Soko up high. Finds him. We're going to Gadsden. Gadsden to Kiefer. Kiefer inside. It's going to drop. Basket and one here for Kiefer Ravenna. Looking to complete a three-point play. He's got 11 points already. Still on the ground. He's one of the Diamond Dolphins. Hit the floor hard. I hope he's okay. He's hardly moving. That's going to be the first personal foul on Tatsuya Ito. Let's see how he fell. He hit the tailbone hard. Still not moving from that prone position. Well, now the trainers are going to ask him to try to move it, and Kiefer there in a gesture of sportsmanship helps him up. Kiefer's always been a gentleman. Just that the opponents maybe might not take it well when he hits those dagger threes. 33-12 is our score here. Who would have thought this is going to be the scoreline after Shiga had the short end of the stick yesterday. 107-68. Kiefer's going to miss that free throw though. Soko will get it, and it's going to stay here on this end. 21-point lead enjoyed here by the visiting team, and the fans here inside Park Arena Komaki have been silent. Are they going to review something? Well, they're just saying 14 seconds on the shot clock, but because of it went off a player, they're going to remove 1 second, so 13 seconds on the shot clock. Gadsden on the wing gets triple teamed. Extra pass, a little bit too strong there on that three from Shibuta. Coach Sean Dennis continues to shake his head. He can't exactly find out the answer to what has happened to his squad here early. Floaters, not gonna drop. Nothing has really gone the way of the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Kiefer trying to go inside. It works. They find Soko. They're going to say Soko got fouled on that fadeaway shot. Foul's going to go on number 12, Taito Nakahigashi. He can't believe it. Things have really not gone the way of Nagoya here. Parks still scoreless. He had 22 points yesterday. He was actually 2 out of 6 from 3-point distance, but today he's actually still to take a shot. Soko makes both. And it's now a 23-point lead. Nagoya has actually been at 12 for quite a while. Can they finally break the ice? No, they can't. Obisoko with the rebound. Out to Gadsden. Gadsden will attack. Give it up. Back to Gadsden. Gadsden will lose possession. Here comes Parks. To Clark. With the handoff. Finally, they'll get onto the board. It's been a while. First 2 points here in the second period for Nagoya. And their first 2 points in over 4 minutes of play. League still at 21. Toko. They swing the ball around. 3 hoisted and missed there from Nomoto. Nomoto usually a starter coming off the bench here today. Back-to-back baskets here, and a timeout is going to be called by Coach Luis Gil Torres. Still a 19-point lead, but he doesn't want to take any chances here. There's an eternity of basketball still to be played, that's for sure. 7:40 remaining before the halftime break. Watch it here. Starting to come alive. Cody Clark and company. Welcome back to the Park Arena Komaki, the home of the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins, as they find themselves trailing now after a blowout victory they had yesterday. Back-to-back encounters between these two teams, Shiga and Nagoya. The way it's always been here in the B-League. Three-pointer not going to work. Rion Shibuta has missed twice from distance already. Etherton has checked in. Back on the outside. Saito for three, no. Gadsden doesn't attack early. That's the style of Ovi Soko. We go to Ovi. Ovi turns. Good defense there put up by the boys in red. Nice basket there inside. It was a steal, really, for Scott Etherton. He was off and running. Slowly, the boys in red are chipping away at that lead. One stood at a high of 23. Soko will be called for the charge. Let's see. Parks got there. And he got hit in the face off a wayward elbow. That's going to be the second personal foul here on OV Soko. Some early foul trouble here for the visiting Shiga Lakestars. Hayashi's going to check in. Soko will be replaced as they bring in Sean O'Mara. Foul's going to be called. Not going to drop there. Tenketsu Harimoto. Standing 6'6", but he's fleet-footed. Look at him bringing that ball towards the rack. And was looking for a three-point play. He left himself for 2 free throws, though. But as far as they're concerned, it doesn't matter. These 2 free throws will get them even closer. He makes the first. Second drops as well. Now the lead has been cut down to 15. Good 8-0 blast put together here by Nagoya. And they're right back in it. Kiefer pushes it forward. Gadsden left open for 3. Yes! Lead is back up to 18. A little bit more daylight. They know what Nagoya can do. They know that firsthand. They felt it yesterday. Clark to Parks. Parks forces his way inside. 2 free throws coming up here for Ray Parks. Watch it there. Foul's going to be called, I believe, on Kiefer. That's going to be his first. .5:43 remaining here in the first half. Parks made the first. Will make the second as well, and he's finally on the board. Parks so far, his numbers in 11 minutes of action. 2 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist. Very quiet showing here as compared to what he did yesterday with 22 markers. Pepe once again. Back in the backcourt together with Kiefer. Kiefer now has 4 3-pointers. What a first half here for Kiefer Avena. How about trying to make up for your dismal showing the previous day? Cody Clark's going to get to this one. Etherton on the outside. Nice basket inside there for Scott. That's going to bring us to our technical timeout here. 4:55 remaining before we get to the halftime break. It is 41 for Shiga, 24 for Nagoya. Under 5 minutes to be played here. And so far, so good for the Shiga Lakestars as they look to avenge their defeat yesterday. Nagoya looking for back-to-back wins. Kiefer Avena, another 3. That was halfway down. Tapped up. O'Mara's going to get to it first. Take your pick, Etherton or Cody Clark with the foul. Looks like Cody Clark is going to head to the bench. That's going to be his third personal foul, and that is huge here for Nagoya. Looking at the lineup here for the Diamond Dolphins, they do not have Shane Whittington in the lineup. He's not available for today. Ravenna to the corner. Tepe barrels his way. It rims out. Still at 41-24. Foul's going to be called there on Tepe. He just knocked down Takumi Saito. Watch it here. It's a slight nudge. But Tepe is much, much bigger than Saito. Checking back in is Rion Shibuta. Let's see if Nagoya can try to take advantage of the foul situation here. That's 2 free throws definitely here for Saito. Shiga already in the penalty, as we just mentioned. Kiefer Abena is going to be given that foul. That's going to be his second, as he came in late. Nagoya has one more foul to give before they get into the penalty. Saito makes the first. Well, scoring-wise, the second period has been much, much better for Nagoya. Only managing 12 points in the first 10 minutes. Now they've got 14 already. There's still a lot of basketball to be played. Rion. Now with Kiefer on the outside. Kiefer, nice handoff, but O'Mara couldn't control. 2-on-1 break. Rion with a steal. Nice quick hands there from Rion Shibuta. Under 40 to be played. Possession still here with Nagoya. It has not been the Sunday they were expecting to give to their fans here at the Park Arena Komaki. But as we mentioned, still a half to be played in over 3 minutes here. That's going to be a foul on Rion. He apologizes to Saito, but he's got to apologize to the bench as well, because 2 free throws are going to be given now to Takumi Saito. There's a little skirmish. Saito's not going to mind because he's heading to the line for 2 more shots. Saito's got 2 assists. That's going to be his 3rd point on that free throw. There's Coach Luis. Continuing to bark out instructions. He remembered what happened yesterday, a while ago. Even if he was up by 19, he called a timeout when he saw that the momentum was going Nagoya's way. Rion finds Gadsden. I'm quite surprised they're not trying to attack the defense here of Etherton. 3 on the way. And O'Mara trying to get the defensive rebound, will be fouled there by Harimoto. Harimoto stands 6'6". He's gonna pick up the personal there. And now both teams in the penalty. Sean O'Mara gets away. He just carved out space and increased that lead. It's back up to 15 here for the Shiga Lakestars. Saito will get defended well. It's gonna stay here on this end though. Shot clock hasn't changed. It's at 9. We're gonna have to put this one up. Does Saito realize? He does. Puts it up and it's gonna come up short. Recovered. Here comes Gadsden. Left open for 3. Not gonna work. But once again, there's Sean O'Mara. We're gonna have a brand new 14 to work with here. Just too many offensive rebounds. O'Mara splits the double and gets his 2. O'Mara being a real thorn. Now has 5 points, 3 rebounds. As a timeout will be called here by Nagoya as they find themselves in a deep hole once again. Two minutes, 29 seconds remaining here before we get to the halftime break. The Shiga Lakestars looking good here, at least in the first 2 quarters. They've been able to overcome their shooting woes from yesterday. Arimoto kicks it out. Etherton for 3. He'll come up short. Rion. Boy, with a rebound. And the pass behind the back. That's a poor foul. That's free throws coming up here for Shiga. I don't think Karina knows it. Stopping the advancement of the ball there from Nomoto. And Nomoto's going to head to the line for 2 shots. First foul on Yosuke Karino. Not a smart one. Especially now that Daichi Nomoto has made that first free throw, adding to the tally here of Shiga. Second's not going to drop. Still a very sizable lead enjoyed by Shiga here. Final 2 minutes of the second period. They go inside. Etherton will get away with that baby hook. Lead has been cut down to 16. I feel they should go down to Sean O'Mara as well. Etherton is their only big man because there is no Shane Whittington today. O'Mara with a floater. It'll drop. Another 18-point advantage here enjoyed by Shiga. Arimoto, cross-court pass, finds Carino. Carino! There's going to be an offensive foul. They're going to call it as a loose ball foul on the big man there. Watch Harimoto. Just shoving Rion out of the way. And you can't do that, especially when your team is in the penalty. You're giving 2 free throws here. Twice. They haven't come up with smart plays, talking about Nagoya. And this crowd has really been quieted. Ray Parks will check in. Silent day here for Parks after his 22-point explosion just 24 hours earlier. Leon is going to make that first free throw. Lead is back up to 19. Now they're split from the line here. That has really kept the boys in red a little bit into this ball game. Etherton to Saito. Saito, nice pass. Harimoto for three, a little bit too strong. Not exactly his strong suit. Tap out there for Carino. Under a minute remaining here. Second period lasting a little bit longer than the first because both teams got in the penalty. Here's Gadsden. They swing it around. Rion trying to get away from Parks. Three-pointer, yes! And the lead is now at 22 off that three-pointer from Hayashi. Saito can't complete the three-point play, but two free throws coming up here. Try to bring this down to a little bit more manageable of a deficit. 31.3 seconds remaining. Rion saying, I never touched him. It'll be nice to see that again. But it did seem like there was contact. Coach Luis making a case. 31.3 seconds remaining in this one. And we got a timeout on the floor. First free throw is going to go down here for Saito. Badly needed free throws here for the boys in red as they continue to trail here by a huge margin. If Saito makes this, it will be an even 20-point deficit. Well, he makes both. Saito now with 6 points. Kiefer up against Parks. This is the matchup the Filipinos were looking for. Kiefer gets it down. Gadsden will hand it off to Tepe. Kiefer will get to it first. There was a kick. No change of possession. Shot clock at 4. O'Mara realizes it. Puts it up. Will miss. Kiefer. Kiefer inside. He'll beat the buzzer. That's going to bring the lead once again up to 22 here. Kiefer of Vena with a scorching first two quarters, scoring a total of 16 points for his squad to go with 3 rebounds and 4 assists. What a difference a day makes. Yesterday, Nagoya won by 39 points. And here, after the first two quarters, they trail by 22. These two teams faced each other yesterday, and the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins won that one by 39 points, 107-68. Shiga missed their first 15 shots from 3. But here, Kiefer Ravena getting his team off to a good start. Kiefer himself is 4 out of 6 from long distance to lead his team with scoring 16 points. There's another one of Kiefer's threes. What a difference 24-hour makes. On the outside, Ovi Soko hits as well. As a team, shooting 45%. We're the Lakestars, 9 out of 20. Scott Etherton gets away with 2 inside. He'd have to man the middle all by his lonesome because not suiting up today is Shane Whittington. Kiefer rifles a pass inside and Sean O'Mara delivers. Sean O'Mara would finish with 9 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists in the first 2 quarters. Gadsden hits. That was their final basket, talking about Shiga, to end the first period. And they would lead after 10, 31-12. Trying to rally back was Nagoya. And after this dunk here, Coach Luis Gil Torres sued for time, not wanting to get any momentum on the side of Nagoya. When they came right back, here comes Novar Gadsden hitting from the outside once again. His second 3. O'Mara then would split the double team, kiss it off the glass. And they led by as much as 23 points in the first half. Etherton, their lone big man inside with a baby hook. Even Rion got into the act with a nice kick. 3-pointer on the way, knocked down there by Shotaro Hayashi. Hayashi with a pass to Kiefer. Kiefer, this one will beat the buzzer. So twice buzzer beaters to end the first period and buzzer beater to end the second half, the first half. As we can take a look at the numbers, and plain and simply put, Shiga shooting much better from 2-point distance, 58% as compared to 47. And look at this, from Rainbow Country, 45% as compared to just 7, 1 out of 14 for the Diamond Dolphins. Turnovers are equal at 5 apiece, 16-18. Those numbers there, very close as well. Those are points in the paint. What they should have shown were the rebounds, because Shiga had a +7 in the rebounding department, 27-20, and even in the assist department, they were up 15-10. But there's still 20 minutes still to be played here, and you know that they're capable. I'm talking about Nagoya. Take a look at the leading scorer, Etherton with 12 points. He's also got 6 boards and 3 assists here for Takumi Saito. For the leading squad, the visitors, they got 16 points from Kiefer. They've got 9 rebounds from Ovi Soko, and they've got 4 assists from Rion Shibuta. Let's take a look at the head-to-head matchup that we have the two Filipinos going at it. And it is a one-sided affair here. 16 points, 4 rebounds, as compared to just 2 points here for Parks. Parks, remember, had 22 points yesterday, and he shot 2 out of 6 from 3-point distance. But today, just with 2 markers, just 1 basket. 1 basket total, but those are actually 2 free throws, to be specific. Let's see what transpires here in the second half of play, coming to you from the Park Arena Komaki. Anthony Suntay for the call. Thanking each and every one of you for joining us for B.LEAGUE action this weekend. Yesterday, it was Ibaraki up against San-En. And today, we've got Shiga up against Nagoya. For our fans in the Philippines, you can log on to Tap Sports to follow the B.LEAGUE action. and also on the YouTube and Facebook page of Puso Pilipinas. Third quarter. And they're starting off with essentially the same starting five, talking about the visiting squad. Shono Mara inside, goes to the left hand, it drops. That's what you got to do. Challenge the defense of Scott Etherton. He's their lone big man. Not to mention the fact that Cody Clark, their other import in harness, has 3 personal fouls. So Parks and Etherton will have to really take on a heavy load here in the next 2 quarters. And that's going to drop there for Tatsuya Ito. He started this ball game again, so both coaches essentially going back to their starting fives. 56-34 is our tally. Just about a minute gone here in the third. Kiefer in control. Looks inside. Soko rattles that one in. He then takes a spill. Lead is back up to 24. This is now the biggest lead in the ball game. Kiefer gets away. Acrobatic shot, not going to work. He was asking for a foul. And here the foul will be given to number 33, Shotaro Hayashi. But he tried to show that he was going for the ball. Just to make sure there is no unsportsmanlike foul. It's going to be the second personal here. And the first on the team of Shiga. Looks like they're going to review this one. Sean Dennis there, very disappointed with his team's performance in the first 2 quarters. And rightly so. They did nothing wrong yesterday in a 39-point victory. Here today, they can't seem to do anything right. They're looking to see if Hayashi did go for the basketball, if they're going to call an unsportsmanlike foul. I think it's just a regular foul. But I'm not officiating. Look at the numbers of the players from yesterday. Parks had 22. Clark had 13. Saito had 12. Etherton had 19 points. Tremendous showing for the hometown squad. But here today, they've been struggling for points. And it's an unsportsmanlike foul going to be called here. So that's going to be 2 free throws here for Bobby Ray Parks. And at the same time, they're going to retain possession. A call like that can actually swing the momentum a team's way, especially if they convert on the free throws and in the extra possession. All Parks has had were free throws, and he's going to miss that first. Coach Torres doesn't like the call, but it's going to stay, and it didn't hurt them as much because Parks missed that first free throw. Second one is going to drop. To get the fans something to cheer about here. They've been very quiet, and why not? Their team has been trailing from the get-go. They were down 8-0. Ito. We bring it back out. Looking for Cody Clark. Ito from 15 feet hits. Going to help their cause. They're now just down by 21. Parks with a steal. Parks with an easy finish. Parks now with 5 points in the contest, and he's starting to heat up. That's a good sign here for Nagoya. Better. Now I'm going to slow it down, change the tempo and pace. See if they try to go inside to Sean O'Mara once again. Parks attacks, kicks it out. 3-pointer on the way. That's not going to drop. Clark with the rebound. Steal by Kiefer. Kiefer, 3-1 break. Obi Soko. That's a smart play there from Kiefer. Knew that the 5'8" Ito was the only one there guarding Soko. Ito to the inside. Not gonna drop. Push it forward. Kiefer, nice find. O'Mara! Another assist here for Kiefer Ravena. Back-to-back assists, and O'Mara with a layup. Lead back up to 62-39. Sparks has not been aggressive offensively. The pass goes to the wrong individual. Here come the visiting squad once again. Now they're gonna wait. Kiefer asking for it on the wing. Will get it. Coach Torres asking for the clear out. They go to Soko. Soko for 3. That rattles out. That might have been an early nail in the coffin. Ito will give it out. Clark. Left open. Off the blow by. Hits that 3. And the lead is down to 20. The guys from Nagoya have a whole lot still to be done. Etherton hit the deck, got the pass, and he got tied up. Takumi Saito will check in. They need his firepower because O'Mara got tied up. It was a jump ball situation, and possession arrow shows the hosts Diamond Dolphins. Novar Gadsden will check in. Coach Torres has really shuffled his players properly. Everybody's been fresh. Unfortunately here for Coach Sean Dennis. His rotation is hampered with the absence of Shane Whittington. .20 spread enjoyed here by Shiga. Parks with a jumper, long 2, short. Trying to race down court. Tepe gets away. Will overshoot though. He was asking for a foul. Trying to go inside. Clark. Yes. Lead is down to 18. Mini rally being put together here by the boys in red. And hitting the deck there is Soko. Extra passes. Ravena. A little bit too strong that time. He's now 4 out of 7 from long distance. Saito. Harassed there by Gadsden. Clark. Drop step. Will miss though. Here comes Gadsden in the open court. Gadsden gets challenged there. Easier than always the last line of defense. Gadsden hurt himself as we have big man Tenketsu Harimoto checking back in for Nagoya. They're still trailing by 18. Halfway gone here in the third period. They've really not made too much headway talking about the Diamond Dolphins. Coach Torres continues to bark out instructions. They get it inside to Gadsden. Soko inside, posting up. Comes out, 2-man game. There's a switch. Gadsden attacks, and he'll get the layup. Lead is back up to 20. Looks like Shiga is in cruise control here. Saito and the rest of his squad have got to turn up the heat. Clark with a handoff. Carino inside. Behind the back pass goes to the wrong individual. And they're off and running once again. Perfect pass! Nice layup there by Nomoto. Pinpoint passing. And a timeout will be called by the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Welcome back to the Park Arena Komaki as we have the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins hosting the Shiga Lakestars. It's Ray Parks up against Kiefer Ravenna. Anthony Sutay with the call here for B.LEAGUE action. Thanks for joining us. If you're a fan of Kiefer Ravenna, you got to be happy here today. He and his squad up by 22 after losing yesterday by 39. You can say the shoe is on the other foot. Inside, Cody Clark will misfire. Etherton with a rebound, puts it up and through. Cuts the lead down to 20. Under 4 minutes to be played. Only one team foul here on the board. Gadsden. It's been a real nice flow here to the third period. Tepe kicks it out. Three-pointer, a little bit too strong there from Hayashi. One and done. Trying to look inside. The pass a little bit too strong there for Harimoto. He had the mismatch, but they couldn't get it to him. Turnover created there by Takumi Saito. Tepe will bring it down. Hand it over to Gadsden. Kiefer Ravenna on the bench now, cooling his heels. Expecting to be back at the start of the fourth. Tepe hands it off. O'Mara barrels his way, gets 2 points. Back up to 22 is the lead of Shiga. Exactly 3 minutes remaining. Saito. That's a great pass and a slam here from Cody Clark. That's going to get the fans on their feet and maybe cheering a little bit more. They have been silent all throughout the afternoon. Their team still down by 20. They give up an open three. Coach Torres loving it. Tepe knocks down that three-pointer. Clark almost lost it. We'll give it up. Etherton on the outside. They like this mismatch. Harimoto. He's gonna give up the dribble though. Carino gives it right back to him. Makes a spin. Gets denied. Nice defense there from Tepe. Gadsden to the wing. Another three. Bang! It's raining threes here for Tepe and the Shiga Lakestars. They're now up by 26. Etherton inside with the left hand, not gonna drop. And here they come once again. They go forward. Gadsden sidestepping, laying it through. Is it a blowout at the OK Corral? We'll find out. Harimoto hits. That three-pointer. Get the crowd a little bit into it once again. But they're trading one basket for two. That can't happen, especially when you're down by an entire mountain. Tepe with a handoff. O'Mara with the left hand. Basket and one opportunity. And he likes it. Sean O'Mara yesterday had 15 points and 8 rebounds in that loss. Now he's got 17 points and 6 rebounds. And still an entire fourth period to play. Trying to get this lead. Back up to 28. That's going to be the second personal foul on Scott Etherton. A minute and 9 seconds remaining here. As Kiefer Ravenna is going to check back in. Exactly a minute remaining in the third. Will these two teams still have something to play for in the fourth? We'll find out. Parks got tied up. Puts that one up a little bit too strong. Almost a steal from Kiefer. And it's completed. 3-and-1 break. O'Mara carving out space. And it's another three-point opportunity here for Sean O'Mara. Already with 20 points in the contest. Is there some blood? Watch it here. O'Mara with a slight nudge. And a foul is going to be called there on Scott Etherton. Perfect handoff. And O'Mara knows what to do when he's that deep inside. He is much taller than Etherton, standing at 6'10" as compared to 6'8". Well, the referee is saying he can actually be replaced, but they don't want to replace him because he's on the free throw line. Checking in now is number 18, Toshihiro Nakatsuka. That's his first entry into the ball game. Sean O'Mara already with monster numbers. As you mentioned, 20 points. He also has 7 rebounds and 3 assists. So Soko is going to be given the free throw as he came in. And they're going to give him another one. But then they reminded him and they said, look, it was a 3-point play. Cody Clark. The lead is now at 31. This is literally Saturday, but with things twisted around. Nagoya won yesterday 107-68. That was 39 big points. And here as we approach the fourth period, it's a 31-point lead, but it's led by Shiga this time. Cody Clark spinning. And he's going to get it to drop. Gadsden. Now to Soko. Soko's going to lose it. They might score here. And they do. 2 quick baskets get them right in it. We'll see. They still got a huge mountain to climb, but those 4 points in the last 20 seconds of play will definitely help their cause. As we head into the fourth, it's 82-55. Shiga still on top. Fourth period is upon us. And a steal. Looking for 6 straight points. It's there. Parks gets that to go. Is the rally that the fans here of Nagoya were waiting for. And they rise from the grave here. Almost another steal. Soko to the corner. 3-pointer. That will stop the rally here of Nagoya. Nice basket coming from Namoto. In the ball game for the very first time is Ryota Kobayashi. He's only played 3 games, averaging 5 minutes on the floor. Nice basket there from the big man Harimoto. They're starting to come alive here in the fourth. Is there enough time for them to be able to make a monumental comeback? We'll find out. Tepe will be fouled there by Ryota. Kiefer Avena cooling his heels on the bench. Well, you have the feeling that if Nagoya comes a little bit closer, too close for comfort, Coach Torres is going to send him right in. First free throw is going to drop here for Tepe. Tepe Kashiwagura started out this ball game as he usually does. Played for Niigata last year, and he's now taken his talents here to Shiga. Shiga actually has 11 new players, and that's why it's quite surprising that they're off to a 5-2 start. Usually it takes so much time to get 11 players really humming. But they've been doing well, except for yesterday. Getting away, Cody Clark. Gadsden will bring it down. Still a 24-point lead enjoyed here by the visiting Shiga Lakestars, and more trouble as Sean O'Mara gets ready to check back in for the boys in white. Soko gets away inside. Lead is back up to 26. Really picking their spots, using some clock, and getting some easy baskets to boot. Clark hits the deck. We go to Clark. There's the quick double. He's forced to kick it out. Harimoto looking for back-to-back threes. That's partially blocked. Here's Gadsden in the open court. He will be fouled by Ryota. Ryota's second foul. Kobayashi has hardly played, and he's got 2 fouls already. There's confirmation. Sean O'Mara checked that. Checking in. O'Mara already with 20 points, 7 rebounds, and looking for more here. 8 minutes remaining in this contest. Soko will find Tepe. Now to Rion. Rion looks inside. Soko kisses it off the glass. I believe he's back up to 28. It's an understatement to say that the boys in red will need some stops and cut down on the turnovers. Obi Soko, no problem there. And the lead is ballooned to 30 once again. Well, it's looking very likely that Shiga Lakestars will get right back at their tormentors of yesterday. No basket there, gonna say, as Ryota got fouled. Shibuta's gonna pick up a personal. That's gonna be number 3. There's that bump. And just making sure this Coach Torres as he sends Kiefer Avena right back in. Check that. That's the 4th personal foul of Rion. Trying to go inside. It goes to the wrong individual. 2 free throws coming up here for Obi Soko. He doesn't like the foul. He just gets up and heads to the free throw line. 7:01 remaining here. And we might have the clean crew coming in for mop-up duty in about a minute and a half. Nice block there from Parks just to make sure there was no three-point play. And a timeout will be called here by Nagoya. They're down 30 with 7:01 remaining here in the ball game. Kiefer Ravenna there with a brief powwow with Sean O'Mara. They want to make doubly sure about everything, not leaving anything to chance. They want to be able to get the win here. With his 2 free throws, it is now the biggest lead of the ball game at 32. Steal here for Kiefer. And he has an assist and a slam here from Sean. Heads up play there from Kiefer Ravenna. As he stumbled and he saw the open man, got it to him there. Etherton on the outside with the spin and the miss. Sean with the rebound. Kiefer now is going to bring it up himself and will hand it off. We'll go inside to Soko. Sean O'Mara to the corner. 3 on the way. Bang! Tepe hits. And it is now 99-62. 37 huge points. Do they want to win by more than 39? Soko gets away. It's now at 39. They want to equal the score or even do better than the loss that they suffered yesterday at 107-68. And still more than 5 minutes to be played here. If they continue to turn on the gas, they might reach 120. And a shot clock violation is going to happen here for Nagoya. Look at the number of Ray Parks. He's got 7 points, 3 rebounds. Yesterday he had 22 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. Well, today is not going to be the day of Nagoya. It will belong to Shiga. And the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins, their 4-game winning streak will come to an end. Kickball, they say. On that incursion from Nomoto. So still no clean crew coming in for mop-up duty. But the outcome here has been settled for sure. Kiefer with exceptional numbers today. 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 8 assists. And there's another bucket. And Tepe knows his day's done after that. And well, it should. Exactly 5 minutes remaining in this one. It's 104 Shiga, 62, Nagoya. How can you not love the Japanese fans? As you can see here inside the Park Arena Komaki, the fans of Nagoya, despite the fact that their team is down by 42 points, they're still cheering on their squad. Final 5 minutes. Nagoya trying to make this a more respectable score, and they've got their imports still in the ball game. Clark puts up a three. A little bit too strong. Soko with the rebound. Kiefer still in the ball game, together with Pepe as well. Starting backcourt here of Shiga. You wonder when Coach Luis Gil Torres will empty his bench. Ravenna for three. He'll come up short. Rebound there for Cody Clark. And coming in is Koya Kawamata. He's only played 4 games so far, averaging 3 minutes on the floor. Player from Saga last year, B2. Big player at 6'8". And now we have Shiga, essentially, with a local crew. Kiefer Ravenna, their lone import, but Kiefer is considered a local as an Asia quota import. You wonder when Etherton and Cody Clark will also hit the bench. Nomoto. Nomoto. Missed pass there. Carino to Harimoto. Quick hands there from Nomoto, and it's going to stay here on Harimoto's side. But again, we're just looking for the final score here. And that's it. That's what I expected. Kiefer Ravenna to hit the bench. Should have been a little bit earlier. Now we have Marcus Kaishu Tobin. He stands 6'6". He's a new player here in the B-League. And they're high on this individual. He's only played 2 games, averaging 4 minutes on the floor. But because he's a big young individual, they think that the future is bright for Tobin. Foul there going to be called on Tepe Kashiwagura. Cody Clark on the line. Clark now with 18 points to go with 7 rebounds and 3 assists in a losing effort. Rion is going to check back in. Rion, remember, has 4 personal fouls. But they want to give a lot of their bench lot some playing time. Parks has been rested. There are bigger wars ahead. Clark still in there, together with Etherton. I guess Coach Sean Dennis wants them to work a little harder here in the last 3.5 to bring this lead down. When you open the papers tomorrow, you see that the scoreline wasn't that bad. There is a lead of as much as 42. Who would have thought? Especially after yesterday's match, which ended 107-68 in favor of Nagoya. But here today, they're down by a bundle. Almost a travel. Etherton will be fouled. Foul's going to be called there on Tomonori Imagawa. Imagawa has played all 7 games. Has been in the court just for 10 minutes. He's got averages of 1 point and 1 rebound. And a few fouls to boot. That's him on your screens. Etherton to bring up his average. He's going to get his 15th point. He also has 9 rebounds. Yesterday had 19 points and 10 rebounds. But that was in a winning effort. Here it's a losing cause. Leon will get it in bounds. And get it back. Found it in the backcourt by Saito. Saito's in there as well. I would have thought Saito would be rested. Well, 3 of their top scorers are still in the ball game for Nagoya. A chance of defense here from the crowd at the Park Arena Komaki. And they're going to get what they wanted. They got the stop. Now they need a score. Saito for 3. Back rims that one. And it's going to be a walk in the park here for Nomoto. Lead is going to get up to 106-67. So close to the scoreline yesterday of 107-68. Cody Clark will challenge and score. Clark now with 21 markers and 7 rebounds. Rion, nice find! Basket inside there by the big man. Tomonori's gonna up his average here. He gets a steal here. And they'll still attack. They try to go to the another youngster. Trying to get their young guys involved. That's nice to see. Kawamata trying to play defense there against Etherton, and he's gonna come up with a foul. Too much body there from Koya Kawamata. But this is valuable experience for the youngster. Watch it here. He bit on the fake, turned around. He would have been better served going straight up, but he'll learn. That's going to be his first personal foul. 1.5 to go. A little bit too strong there for Etherton. And doesn't look like these guys are going to use clock. They're going to want to score. And attack the basket. Basket and one opportunity here. And the youngster likes it, and why not? It's his time to shine. Basket there for Marcus Kaishu Tobin. He has yet to score. Actually, he has 1 rebound across his name in the averages. He'll be too strong that time. Entering early will be Kawamata. Nice look there at Marcus. But he got 2 points. Well, now both teams already in the penalty. And so Scott Etherton will be shooting 2 free throws. Scott Etherton from the United States. Standing 6'8", 29 years old. Will have decent numbers once again here today, but unfortunately his team will take another loss. They're going to drop to 500 on the records with 4 wins, 4 losses. And their 4-game winning streak snapped. 72 seconds remain. Nomoto bring it up. Gets it past the double. Almost lost it. Picks it up. And it's going to go the other way. Under a minute remaining in this one. And still tenacious defense being shown here by the boys in red. Well, they promised their fans they will fight till the very end despite the scoreline, and that's what they're doing here. They're down 110 to 72. And Clark asking for the ball. They know Shiga is in the penalty. Foul's going to be called, and that's 2 free throws coming up here for Cody Clark. This game taking a little bit longer than expected, especially with the huge scoreline, as a foul is going to be picked up by Tomonori Imagawa. He's saying all he had was the armbar. But the foul will be called. I'd like to give a shout out to our referees who have done a great job as expected. Referees handling proceedings here this Sunday afternoon. Referee Hiraide, Referee Higashi, and Referee Ishida. Consolation free throws there for Clark. They're going to press once again. And they're going to get an easy basket here for Cody Clark. Nomoto now is going to bring it up. Will they get it past the timeline this time? Yes, they will. Marcos with the handoff. Rion passes to the wrong individual. And it's going to be bloated numbers here for Cody Clark. Clark now with 23 points. But 6 of those points have come here in the final minute. And now you know why Coach Sean Dennis has kept them in. Trying to make the scoreline more respectable. They go to the big man. It's going to be another easy layup here for Saito. Well, the starters have taken advantage of the bench warmers coming in. And that is going to be our final score, 110 to 79. A big comeback here by the Shiga Lakestars and Kiefer Ravenna. After being thrashed yesterday 107 to 68, they will win this one by an equally large margin, 110 to 79. You can take a look at the quarter scoring. It started there with that dismal first period for Nagoya, only scoring 12 points. And they never recovered. We're going to hear from the Shiga Lakestars in just a bit. We're going to have Luis Gil Torres and a lot of the stars from Shiga, quite possibly Kiefer Ravenna. Also Ovi Soko. Sean O'Mara also had a tremendous ball game. Actually, Tepe Kashiwagura also played very well in his starting role. Look at the numbers of Cody Clark. He will finish with 26 points and 7 rebounds and 4 assists. But actually, those 8 points came in the last minute and a half. But that's what you like to be able to do. Coming off a humiliating loss, they bounced back. Talking about the Shiga Lakestars, and they handed a huge and humiliating loss to Nagoya here this Sunday afternoon. There's Coach Torres, who we're going to hear from in just a little bit, as we have the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins still on the court because they will be addressing their hometown fans in just a bit there. And you can see on the bench is Shane Whittington. They could have definitely used him today. It'll be interesting to hear exactly what Coach Torres is going to say, how they were able to turn things around when they were embarrassed yesterday But they came out really solid today. Now a chance for the Diamond Dolphins to address their hometown fans. You have Spider-Man dressing up there in the background. There you can hear in the background the coach, that's Sean Dennis, addressing the crowd. But for TV purposes, we will have an interview with the crew from the Shiga Lakestars, starting out with Luis Gil Torres. We're just waiting for that. They're setting it up. Plain and simply put, shooting much better was Shiga today. 59% total as compared to 43% for Nagoya. Look at the numbers. 42 out of 71 for Shiga. From the field, 28 out of 64 for Nagoya. In the rebounding department, there's a difference of +8 for Shiga. And in the assist department, it's +12, 33 to 12. 33 to 21 rather, as we have here Coach Luis Gil Torres.
ゲーム1と対照的に序盤から非常にエナジーを感じる展開でしたが、今日はどんなところに注力されましたか？
Hoy, ¿cómo hemos jugado? Porque la situación lo contrario que ayer.
Sí, los jugadores han dado un paso adelante.
自分は思うには選手たちはワンステップ前に進めたと思ってます。
Sabían que tenían que igualar el esfuerzo físico del otro equipo.
フィジカルレベルっていうものを昨日感じましたし、
y el esfuerzo defensivo.
また ディフェンスの強度というものも自分たち上げ
Y
る
el
ことが
equipo
できたと
está
思い
muy
ます。
concentrado durante todo el partido
この試合通じて高い集中力を保てたと思ってます。
con el plan que teníamos.
で自分たちが持っていたプランというものはそういうものでし
Es
た。
una victoria de los jugadores que han estado muy concentrados.
で今日の集中力というものが自分たちの勝利につながったと思ってます。
今シーズン好発進をずっと続けている、そういった要因というのはどういったところにあるんでしょうか？
¿Con qué razón nosotros hemos arrancado bien la temporada?
Bueno, yo creo que somos un equipo muy joven,
自分たちのチームというのは若いチームです。
con ganas de demostrar que podemos estar en la B1 jugando a un buen nivel.
Coach Torres saying our players provided one extra step today and did well in the physical side.
Son
We
jugadores
kept our
jóvenes
composure
que no han sido
and we
claves en sus
executed the
equipos,
plan perfectly.
それぞれのチームで以前まではキープレイヤーではなかったかもしれないです。
pero que quieren demostrar que pueden llegar a serlo en la
で
B1.
も自分たちはこのレベルで戦えるんだということを証明しようと頑張ってくれています。
Y creo que la química entre los jugadores y el esfuerzo cada día es la clave.
多分選手たちの中での化学反応だったりそういうものが自分たち毎日良くなってきてると思ってます。
またファンやブースター、たくさんの方が応援していただいてます。その方々に一言お願いします。
El comentario para los aficionados.
Bueno, que sigan apoyándonos, que seremos un equipo que cada día dé el 120%.
自分たち120%、
Coach Torres adding, our team is young, but the team proved that we can play as a team and not as an individual. Our team is improving each and every day, and that's all he's hoping for.
負けることもあるかもしれないです。なぜなら自分たちはまだ若いチームです。
Nunca dejará de trabajar y esforzarse.
でもただ努力することを決して諦めません。
Go Shiga Lakestars.
おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございました。
Gracias.
グラシアス。
勝利しました。
2階のマルシェで一部の商品のみ割引販売を行っております。
We have some fans there for the Shiga Lakestars and some fans of Kiefer Ravenna.
次回は11月10日水曜日、広島
As is expected, a lot of the fans of the B.LEAGUE for their respective squads will travel
観戦チケットは
with their team.
サイトから購入されるか、
Going back to Coach Luis Gil Torres,
売り場でも購入
he said we play with 120% energy every day.
11月10日
Although we may lose some games because we are inexperienced, our effort is outstanding. And he'd like to thank all of his supporters
Congrats for today's game.
as he ended the interview. Here we have Key for
ゲーム
Ravenna.
1と対照的に今日は序盤からラベナ選手の非常に積極的なシーンが見られましたが、今日はどんなことに注力されて挑まれましたか？
お帰りの際ぜひお立ち寄りください。
For today, we just wanted to play our philosophy. Coach Luis always told us to play hard and just stick to our system, and that's what we did. I think we started way better the way we started last game. We knew that we have to bounce back after, especially a big loss against Nagoya yesterday. So we had the mindset of just playing hard and playing together as a team.
はい、特に特別なことはなく、自分たちのバスケットボール、自分たちの哲学、フィロソフィーをもう一度見直して、あと、自分たちがしっかりとハードにプレーしないといけないというところをもう一度ヘッドコーチルイスから話があり、選手の中でもチームの中でもそこをしっかりとできたのが今日の結果だと思います。どのコーナーというのもやっぱりそこが自分たちにとって一番重要ですし、昨日ああやって名古屋さんに大差をつけられて負けた試合の後で今日このような形でしっかりと取り戻すことができたっていうのは本当に良かったと思います。
先ほどギルヘッドコーチも修正力が高いというふうにおっしゃってましたけども、このシーズンシガを象徴するとしたらどういったところが強みであるでしょうか？
So before the coach Luis told us that we did a really great job in adjusting from the yesterday's game to the today's game. And for you individually, what do you feel about what's our strengths as a team for this season?
I think one of the biggest factors was we were making our three-point shots. Last game, we shot 9%, and that's very bad. We just focused on our shots, and we talked amongst each other as a team. We gave each other confidence, and I think that's why our shots fell in the first half for me, and then the second half for everybody else. As coach told us, we didn't change anything in the game plan. It was just all our attitude. It was the respect towards our opponent against Nagoya, a playoff team. And just the effort, all the effort that we put in this game, it was really just the combination of our game plan and the attitude of all the players that we all wanted to win tonight.
はい、自分たちの強みというところであればやはり全員がシュートをしっかりと打てるというところだと思います。そこの部分に関しては昨日はパーセンテージが少なかったんですけれども、チーム内でも選手間の中でもお互いしっかりと支え合って元気づけながらそこが今日の結果で前半では自分がシュートが入り後半は違った選手がしっかりとシュートを決められたことにつながったのかなと思います。で、先ほど伝えたことにもつながるんですけれども今日の試合で何か特別なゲームプランで変えたことっていうのは本当になかったです。試合に挑む姿勢というところで一つ一つのプレー相手に対してもしっかりとしたリスペクトを持って自分たちがプレーするということが今日の結果にしっかりつながったんだと思います。
最後にファンやブースター一言お願いします。
Just lastly, message to the fans, please.
To all the fans, the Shiga Lakestars fans, thank you for your support. Thank you for all the Filipinos who came here in Nagoya to watch us play. Maraming salamat. And hopefully all the Shiga Lakestars fans can continue to support us in our next home game against Kawasaki. Just continue to support the team all throughout the season. Arigatou gozaimasu.
ありがとうございました。
はい、今シーズンも今節もたくさんの応援ありがとうございました。次はホーム川崎間を迎えてホームゲームということになるのでまた会場でたくさんの方が会場にお越しいただいてサポートいただけたらと思います。そして残りのシーズンも引き続き熱い声援を送ってください。ありがとうございます。サラマーポー。
ありがとうございました。
ショーン・デリスヘッドコーチにお話を伺っていきたいと思います。まずは今日の試合振り返っていかがでしたでしょうか。
皆さんこんにちは。Well, first of all, thank you for your support.
Now let's hear from Sean
sorry that
Dennis.
we gave such an embarrassing performance, and we really owe you a lot better effort than what we put out there today.
まずは応援いつもありがとうございます。今日みたいな恥ずかしい試合を見せて本当に謝ります。今日の努力よりはもう本当にもっとやらなきゃいけないとは信じています。
Full credit to Shiga. They came out. We expected them to come out and be very physical, and they were. And unfortunately, we didn't match it in any way to start the game, and then their confidence got rolling, and basically it was a role reversal of yesterday.
滋賀も思いっきり出てくるっていうのは予想はしてましたが、それに対応できなかったのが本当に残念でした。もう昨日ともう逆転したような感じの試合でした。
次に向けてというところで、修正ポイントはたくさんあると思うんですけれども、また、ぜひ、次節に向けてですね、ファンの皆さんにメッセージをお願いいたします。
Again, thank you for your support, and I promise you that we will never give a performance like this again. ありがとうございます。
本当に応援いつもありがとうございます。今日みたいな、試合は二度とやらないというのを約束します。よろしくお願いします。
ショーン・ディーツヘッドコーチでした。ありがとうございました。
We should be showing you the highlights in just a little bit of the game that was, and here we go. After coming back from an embarrassing defeat yesterday, 107-68, losing by 39 points, the Shiga Lakestars started out like a house on fire. Kiefer Avena knocking down that three. And that set the tone. They got off to an 8-0 start. Cody Clark would score, but that came with about 2 minutes into the ball game. Here's another three from Kiefer. Inside-outside basketball. Soko joining the three-point party. And then Etherton, their lone big man inside, scoops in that two. O'Mara kicks it out. Another three here from Kiefer. Kiefer rifles a pass inside. O'Mara completes that three-point play. Kiefer once again finds the open Gadsden. Gadsden delivers, and that is where you're going to end the first 10 minutes of action. Shiga up 31-12. A stronger start here for Nagoya in the second period. Getting that basket there from Taito. And then a slam from Cody Clark. They had a better second period, but in the end, they just couldn't defend the three. Open three once again there from Gadsden. And then splitting the double team is Sean O'Mara once again. He loves to operate inside, and he's been very effective there. Etherton tries to answer, and does. Just too many three-pointers. There's another one from Nomoto. And Kiefer here will beat the buzzer. And that's going to end the first half with a score at 54-32. Well, the fans were hoping that their Diamond Dolphins can get off to a better start, and they did. But they just couldn't stop the Shiga Lakestars here today. They got a couple of easy baskets. Here's a steal and the lay-in from Parks. Secondary break, Sean O'Mara. And another assist here for Kiefer. He had 8. Behind the back pass, trying to get too cute. And they're going the other way once again. That was a perfect bounce pass from Tepe. Finding Nomoto. And the route was on. That's going to be another slam there. Cody Clark actually had a few slam dunks here today, but in a very, very disappointing losing effort. Third period would end 82-55 as Kashiwagura hit that three. So entering the fourth period, you knew what the result was going to be. And Soko knew nobody could stop him that deep inside and in the open court. Parks is going to lose it here to Kiefer. Kiefer's going to get up. And a slam here from Sean O'Mara. Kiefer once again trying to create. Sets up Tepi. And Tepi's going to score. Kashiwagura, one of the starters here. And Kashiwagura will actually finish with very, very good numbers. 16, the same number as Kiefer Ravena, but leading all scorers is Ovi Soko with 26. Our final score of this one, 110 for Shiga, 79 for the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. As we break down the figures, again, just better shooting here for Shiga. 68% as compared to 55% from 2-point distance. And from 3, it was even worse. 46% as compared to 19%. Some more numbers. You can see those numbers there, 16. Those are even. Those are actually the turnovers. 46 to 52. Those are the points in the paint. So a +6 here for the Shiga Lakestars. 21 to 27. Those are fast break points. The better numbers to have shown you should have been the assists. 33 to 23. So +10 assists here for the Shiga Lakestars in a runaway victory here at the Park Arena Komaki. We're going to be showing you the leading scorers, leading rebounders, and also our leading assist men. And there you have 26 points for Clark, 10 rebounds here for Etherton, and 7 assists for Takumi Saito. On the other side, leading the scoring is Ovi Soko with 26. Also leading the rebounding with 14. And Kiefer Ravena leading the assist department there with 9. On the score sheet it said 8, but I guess officially it's 9. But in the end, a resounding victory here. We take a look at the head-to-head. We have Parks up against Kiefer. And there's no question of who did a better job here today. $16 points, 9 assists. Tremendous numbers here for Kiefer Ravena as we had him interviewed because he was one of the leading catalysts of this victory here for the Shiga Lakestars. Shiga now improves to 6 wins, 2 losses, and Nagoya will drop to 4-4. That's going to do it here for our coverage. In behalf of everybody here from the B-League, Anthony Sutay saying thanks for joining us. Till next week, take care. Have a great week ahead. God bless.